Nepal has a chronic problem of child trafficking, especially for prostitution in India. Some research shows that 12,000 children are trafficked every year. There are many good social organizations working in Nepal to combat human trafficking. But the risk is still high that the problem continues. There are also people and structures that try to promote themselves through this problem. Most measures try to combat the results of trafficking and not deal with the cause at the root of the problem. We do not feel comfortable to only treat the consequences. We seek to eradicate the root of this evil. Talking to girls who have been trafficked, we realized they were not studying in school when it happened. We conclude that going to school could be a form of combat and an effective form of protection. Through the scholarships that we're distributing, we believe that we are preventing children from being trafficked. Children who receive scholarships are monitored and their families receive regular visits and counsel. We believe that schools are protection zones. Teachers are also instructed to bring the children in the community who are not studying and to watch for signs of maltreatment, abuse, or influences to go to work outside Nepal. We do research so that the scholarships will be given to children with a potential risk of falling into trafficking networks. The majority of children and girls that have been rescued from trafficking and are in our homes need to be restored from the traumas and abuse they have suffered. Preventing these traumas by giving scholarships is much more effective, and it only costs about $10 a month. The child is integrated in a school. Her family is also monitored, and both she and her family are made aware of the risk of human trafficking. In each community, we show the movies about prevention against trafficking and sexual abuse. So, it is much cheaper to invest in prevention. And obviously, it is healthier for the children from the emotional point of view as they continue in their families and in their cultural context. This way, they are more protected and they are much more likely to escape human trafficking. By God's grace, in late 2012, the apple of God's eyes here in Nepal reached a staggering 1,700 scholarships distributed in 16 districts of Nepal. In 2013, we started with 630 scholarships, and in 2014, we restructured to reach again 1,700 scholarships. In the coming years, we want to distribute thousands of scholarships in order to combat child trafficking in an effective way. We envision the end of trafficking in a few years. This sounds like a dream, but it is possible. We know that this is the heart of God, and we invite you to join this challenge. Please contact us to learn how to help.
During the trafficking prevention campaign in Shatara district, the production team, along with the staff of Apple of God's Eyes, heard the story of Sarita Tamangi, who comes from a Nepali caste from which most trafficking occurs. Sarita's father had just told her the sad news that that day would be her last day at school, and she would have to work to help support the house because he did not have enough money to pay for her studies. She did not know, but something unbelievable was about to happen. That day, she had her hope restored. Upon receiving the scholarship, we noted in her simple smile that her dream was not over. She would be able to continue to study and would not have to work hard or, at worst, be trafficked. Her sisters and brother also have received scholarships from the prevention program. There is no greater satisfaction than to see at least one person safe from the clutches of human trafficking. Production team.